Good morning, students. Welcome back to online class. This is Max class. Students, let us do an activity. We are going to match the decimal numbers into fractions. First one, 6 by 1000 is here. Let's convert into decimals. Yes, that is 0 and 6 thousandths. Second one, 12 by 10. Let's convert 12 by 10 into decimals. That is 1 and 2 tenths. Third sum, 37 by 100. Let's convert 37 by 100 into decimals. That is 0 and 37 hundredths. Look here. How do we read this number? Yes, that is 2 and 7 tenths. I am going to add 0 in the decimal part. Now the number becomes 2 and 70 hundredths. Let's add one more 0 in the decimal part. Now the number becomes 2 and 700 thousandths. Here the values are not changed. That is 2 and 7 tenths is equal to 2 and 70 hundredths is equal to 2 and 700 thousandths. When we put zeros at the end of a decimal number does not change its value. In the same way, when we remove zeros at the end of a decimal number does not change its value. From this, we understand decimal numbers which have the same value are called equivalent decimals. What are called equivalent decimals? Decimal numbers which have the same value are called equivalent decimals. Example, 3 and 7 tenths is equal to 3 and 70 hundredths is equal to 3 and 700 thousandths. Let us see some examples. Example 1. Write the equivalent decimals for the following sums. First one, 0 and 7 tenths. We have to write the equivalent decimals for 0 and 7 tenths. So we should add one 0 in the decimal part. That is 0 and 70 hundredths. We get the answer as 0 and 70 hundredths. Second sum, 1 and 5 tenths. We have to add one 0 in the decimal part. Now we get 1 and 50 hundredths. Third sum, 6 and 8 tenths. Here we have to add one 0 in the decimal part. We get 6 and 80 hundredths. Look here, another equal sign. That means we have to write another equivalent decimals. So we should add one more zeros in 6 and 80 hundredths. We get 6 and 800 thousandths. Fourth sum, 5 and 3 tenths. Students, find the equivalent decimals for 5 and 3 tenths. 5 and 3 tenths is equal to 5 and 30 hundredths is equal to 5 and 300 thousandths. Students, look here, how many decimal places are there? Yes, there are 2 decimal places in 2 and 31 hundredths and 3 and 82 hundredths. These decimals are called like decimals. Decimal numbers with the same number of decimal places are called like decimals. What are called like decimals? Decimal numbers with the same number of decimal places are called like decimals. In the decimal 1 and 5 tenths and 2 and 38 hundredths, the number of decimal places are different. So we call it as unlike decimals. Decimal numbers with different number of decimal places are called unlike decimals. What are called unlike decimals? Decimal numbers with different number of decimal places are called unlike decimals. Example 2. Tick the group which shows like decimals. Here there are three groups. We have to find the like decimals. In the first group there are 1 decimal place in 8 and 4 tenths, 2 decimal places in 8 and 41 hundredths, and 1 decimal place in 8 and 1 tenths. In this group, number of decimal places are different. It is said to be unlike decimals. In the second group, there are 2 decimal places in 1 and 61 hundredths, 2 decimal places in 24 and 30 hundredths, and 2 decimal places in 1 and 67 hundredths. In this group, number of decimal places are same. It is said to be like decimals. Tick this group. In the third group, there are 3 decimal places in 7 and 145 thousandths and 3 decimal places in 8 and 954 thousandths. In this group, number of decimal places are same. It is said to be like decimals. Tick this group. Example 3. Convert unlike decimals into like decimals. 1 and 61 hundredths, 24 and 3 tenths, 1 and 678 thousandths. Let's convert the given unlike decimals into like decimals. Students, first find the number of decimal places. There are 2 decimal places in 1 and 61 hundredths, 1 decimal places in 24 and 3 tenths, and 3 decimal places in 1 and 678 thousandths. In this sum, the maximum number of decimal places are 3. So we have to convert all the given decimals into 3 decimal places. Let's convert 1 and 61 hundredths can be written as 1 and 610 thousandths. Here the number of decimal places are 3. We already know that when we add 0 in the decimal part, the value does not change. "24 and 3 tenths can be written as 24 and 300 thousandths. And 1 and 678 thousandths write the same because there are 3 decimal places. Now we get the answer as 1 and 610 thousandths, 24 and 300 thousandths, 1 and 678 thousandths. Students, we already learnt the expanded form. That means the expanded form of a number is the sum of place values of all the digits. In the same way, we are going to write the expanded form for the decimals. Example 4. Write the fractional and decimal expansion of 23 and 27 hundredths. In this problem, we are going to write the fractional and decimal expansion of 23 and 27 hundredths. First, draw the place value chart. In the whole number part, there are 2 decimal place value. So write ones and tens. In the decimal part, there are 2 decimal places. So write tens and hundreds. Now write the numbers in the place value chart. Let's write 3 in ones place, 2 in tens place. In the decimal part, 2 in tens place, 7 in hundreds place. Let's write the fractional expansion. Fractional expansion is equal to 2 tens can be written as 20 and 3 ones can be written as 3. 20 plus 3. In the decimal part, 2 tens can be written as 2 by 10. 7 hundreds can be written as 7 by 100. That is plus 2 by 10 and plus 7 by 100. Next write the decimal expansion of 23 and 27 hundreds. 2 tens can be written as 20 and 3 ones can be written as 3. That is 20 plus 3. In the decimal part, 2 tens can be written as 0 and 2 tenths. And 7 by 100 can be written as plus 0 and 7 hundredths. Now we get the answer. Students, hope you have understood the topic. Do the given assignment. Thank you, students.